Hi, I'm Mallika Chopra. On 9/11, I was 5 months pregnant with my first child, my daughter Tara. That morning, I woke up to a phone call from my father, who was crying hysterically on the other end of the phone. He had just made an emergency landing in Detroit, and he called me to find out where my brother Gotham was. My brother Gotham had just got on a plane from New York to fly to Los Angeles, and the first reports out in the news were so confused that my father was convinced that my brother Gotham was on the plane. I've never felt so scared in my life, and for the next 2 hours, really lived in this state of panic and fear. Luckily for my family, it turned out that my brother was not on that plane, and he called us a few hours later after he had made an emergency landing somewhere in the Midwest. Well, it turns out, as I said, I was 5 months pregnant, and later that day I fainted and ended up in the hospital because of the anxiety I had obviously suffered earlier in the day and from the subsequent news. And for the next few days, as we all were bombarded by the news and the images and the horror of what happened that day, for me, I had a real life transforming experience in terms of thinking about my role as a mother and what I was doing bringing a new child into this world. So, like many others, 9/11 was a day of total transformation. And I set the intent that really my role as a mother was to help nurture the children and the citizens of tomorrow. And that's really what I've tried to do since becoming a mom. So I'm honored to participate in the I Will campaign. And for 9/11, I will remember my role as a mom to nurture the global citizens of tomorrow. I will connect with friends, and I will think about how I can contribute to make the world a better and safer and happier and more peaceful place.